I heard that you and Shane have a history together. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
It was one of those things where I'd been retired for a while, and I wanted to come back. I'd been talking about coming back for about a year or so. Nothing really came up, nothing really inspired me to do it until I started getting some messages. I used to live here in Tallahassee. I used to be an instructor at a gym here, and I got some students that were telling me they weren't happy with the new instructor, of course with Shane. So there were a couple other things that came up where basically people asked me to fight him. And once I was set on a particular goal, then that kind of motivated me. I got a chance to start training. It's probably one of my worst performances, to be honest with you. I just, it was rusty, but I'm glad I was able to put on a show that was good for you guys. I'm glad in the end we were evenly matched enough to where he was able to really put on a show, at least get in there. And I'm glad, like I said, everybody enjoyed it. That's the reason I did it.
This is Mitchell Chamali. He's up to a lot in the world out here in Florida, and we look forward to seeing him in the future.
Game plan went as follows. I said I was going to go out there and clinch with him. Didn't really want to do too much stand-up. I just felt more comfortable clinching with him. Said I was going to toss him. I tossed him. Said I was going to submit him, and I submitted him. Game plan went perfect.
What did you think about the poor guy after you choked him out, earling all over the canvas, man?
It was great.
Oh, man. Classic.
I couldn't help it. It was great.
Classic.
Nice guy, though. Nice guy.
Yeah.
I think that what really makes a difference between us and other camps is not just me as a coach, as much as I'd like to take credit for that, but it's just we have a good team structure. We have a great strength and conditioning coach, which a lot of gyms don't have. We got great boxing instructors, great grappling instructors, and so it's just my job to bring all the pieces together. And I'm 8-2 now after last Saturday, so I think that I've found a way to have success in the cage, and I'm just trying to transfer my knowledge and things that I find work well onto my fighters, and it is working pretty well. Like you just said, we have six first-round victories. I couldn't be happier. Could not ask for more, really.
Well, what was that famous move that is named after you? I think I saw it like 4 times, or at least 3 times.
At least 3 or 4 times. The move I like to make all my guys do is call, there's multiple names, a Saman Hammer, Saman Double Fist, whatever you want to use. The basis of it is striking with 2 hands at the same time when you have top position. And the reason why that works well is because, I find that when you're in a top position, one of the main goals is to get your guys, get the opponent's head up against the cage, so that when you strike the head, it doesn't have anywhere to go. What that does is that eliminates the need to get his head against the cage. If you can just strike with both hands, it's like having a cage that punches back. So I got 4 knockouts with that. 4 out of my last 5 victories are actually from that particular punch. So Tristan got it on Saturday. He, as soon as you land it, you'll feel the violence and the pain that it causes your opponents. So I mean, it's pretty violent, but it's a guaranteed knockout almost every time. Really for me, it's very important, to show all these guys and all my guys that you don't have to go to a big camp to be successful. You don't have to go to ATT or any of the Gracie schools. Although I do, I train at Gracie Baja in Jacksonville about once a week with my instructor Roberto Quintero. But this is still my home camp right here at Tallahassee Combat Sports, we're trying to make it as big as possible, and I think we're doing a very good job of it.
Some would say that attitude is how big camps are made.
Yeah, exactly.
And over here, we got those fabulous shorts with the gi material on the inside. Man, I tell you, you got some good-looking stuff here, Will.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate
Take it on, Tammy.
Yeah, this is Tallahassee's own fightwear company, and this is William, the owner. And William, I wanted to find out a little bit more about the company and how you got started. Like, what did you, what made you come into this?
Just kind of brainstorming basically, and just having an idea of kind of extreme sports and gear. And I have a buddy that does MMA, and I really love MMA. So it was kind of in the planning stages maybe 5-6 years ago, but this last year is when I kind of really kicked it in, started getting some merchandise made. And I just enjoy it. I like selling stuff, and I like getting really cool stuff made, and I got a lot of ideas, so it's kind of what it's going to be built. Actually, 4 fighters tonight are going to be wearing them. they've had a couple fights in them already. They said that the gi material in the inside, in the crotch here, really helps them out when they're doing grappling later in the rounds. They're sweaty and stuff like that, but they still get excellent grip with this gi material. It's woven and triple stitched everywhere. It's got the triple Velcro system and the high slit for kids still, and stretch polyester. Really great, and they're a good bargain at only $40. I'm just trying to get my name out there, so I'm trying, I'm not really trying to make a ton of money. I'm trying to get my name out there. So it's pretty reasonable.
How does it feel to have your team just sweep every single fight?
You know, it feels great. I'm not surprised. Those guys train so hard. I mean, I know everybody says they train hard, but I mean, we really do train hard. I mean, we condition them 7 days a week. We spar hard. We do a lot of drills. We do everything it takes to win, and as you can see, it paid off. I'm not proud of it. I mean, it was great. I mean,
well, I really like what was catching on with all the fighters. Josh Mann's move, what's the name of that move again?
we call that the Saman double fist. Well, you know, we just beat a guy from the West Coast, from Dan Henderson's camp, Team Quest, so I've got some guys maybe going to be fighting out west now, and Uber Smash, we're going to do another one here, and you know, maybe in 2011 we might be going to Europe with them. So.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
Great. Well, good things are coming out of this city, Tallahassee, and Tallahassee Combat Sports is leading the way.
And from left to right, can I get all your names?
Casey, Charlotte, Jennifer, Lauren, Krista.